Well, howdy, everybody. It is Vlogmas number 2829. In case we're not doing Vlogmas anymore, then it's just December 2829. I don't know. We're going to fake it till we make it, right? So, I'm here with
Brad!
And the critters, and all is well. It's a kind of a cloudy, overcast day, but it's not too bad out. I don't know what the temperature is, but,
It's supposed to get pretty warm today.
yeah. Well, the heat for today is probably about over.
Yeah.
You know, I'm double checking stuff. Oh, I guess they're about here, honey. Or no, I don't know. We have groceries being delivered, so and then I gotta pay bills. Not looking forward to that, but a necessary evil. Oh my lord. Let's talk about one more time about the price of everything going up so much. Groceries have gone up so much. I mean, $4.09 a pound for ground hamburger? Are you kidding me? Crazy. But what are you gonna do? I tell you what we've done. We made some changes because instead of getting fresh fruit and stuff, now we're buying frozen because it's cheaper and I know it's not gonna go bad. I can't afford to have any fruit or vegetables go bad at those prices. With the frozen, at least we can take out exactly how much we want. Like Brad likes to use, like it's called a berry mix, frozen. He likes to use some of that in yogurt. We buy just plain vanilla yogurt, and so that's what I'm doing. I can't afford to buy the fresh veggies because, again, they're so high in price. So, I don't buy as much as I'd like to. I buy frozen. We don't eat out because we can't really afford to because it's very expensive, as all of you guys know. I have to make the money go as far as it can go. And also eating out right now, almost, with the big C looming overhead and new strains of it, being very cautious. We really have not been going anywhere unless it's not a medical place. That's why we limit even how much we go into stores. Honey, they haven't said they're out for delivery yet, so, you probably just come sit down.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's kind of upsetting to me how much groceries have gone up and like, we're paying twice as much for our health insurance now for the same coverage, because it's really gone up. I would like to say a whole lot of things about who is president right now, but I'm not going to because I don't talk about religion or politics, but I really would like to spout off. But I'm not going to because, I'm like, girlfriend, don't let your blood pressure go up. So, I'm fighting another leg infection. I'm really kind of disappointed, but this time I did get to go 2 months and a week in between. But yeah, it's a bad one. A lot of, drainage, infected drainage. Doesn't make me happy. Nothing I can do about it, though, really. Just except for treat it. If it gets worse, I may have to go in again. Yes, I have antibiotics here and stuff, so I know what to do. I've been fighting infections all my life, as all you guys know. I've fought infections in my breath, in my lungs, in my stomach, of course, in my kidneys and bladder, and now it's moving its way down. That's what makes me excited. It's moving its way down, though. Because we went from all here to whew, now it's going down. So I discovered it early, super early this morning, and then Brad came down because I needed a little pep talk because I was a little bummed. I was a lot bummed, actually. Because it keeps me from being able to do a lot of things I'd like to do. Don't even feel like I can really volunteer any place that would need you to be able to commit to a certain day and time because I can't tell you that. and I don't know I'm getting an infection until it's there. Yesterday I kind of wondered, and the day before, because I was spiking some fevers. But sometimes I will just spike fevers for no reason. We always know somewhere in my body there's usually an infection. It never goes completely away. You know, that staph infection, they say, never goes completely away. But, and I've been wondering about the leg because it was super painful and swollen and stuff. I couldn't even handle it being wrapped really for very long. But, you know, what are you going to do? All you can do is make the best of it. Is my day ruined because of it? No. That's why I do so many crafts. That's why I do artwork. That's why Fred and I watch movies. We watched Don't Look Up the other night. I'm trying to tell you all who recommended it to me for Netflix. I was disappointed as heck. Now, I love me a good thriller. You guys all know I love horror movies and I love thriller movies. And this could have been really great. And it has some of your really keynote actor and actresses in it, but they tried to make it a dark comedy, which is drama and comedy. It's like, you know, they made some half-ass attempts at comedy, which was pitiful to me. Brad liked it more than I did. It could have been a great movie. I'm not gonna tell you what it's about in case you want to go see it, but it could have been great. And like the last quarter of the movie was epic, you know. But the other, you know, I think they really did a lot. What's the plot stuff? A lot of injustice, and maybe that's just me. And then what we watched last night wasn't too bad. Except for you were mad at the ending. What was that movie that we watched? Shadow of the Moon?
Yeah.
Shadow of the Moon on Netflix. And that's pretty darn good. Except for Brad and I both at the end were like, what? What? Something about the insurance or
That's
something.
for Florida.
Oh, gee whiz.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Yes, we still have people, I guess, apparently confused. We have Florida still trying to. Okay, that's okay. I keep having Wyoming wants me to renew my driver's license, and they found me some jobs. Would I like to apply for them? I'm like, no. I would take me a job, a little stay-at-home job, if it was just part-time. But problem is, I need to do something. I'm just answering emails or something like that because doing the customer service. I got Big Mouth dog named Charlie and his little sister named Jellybean. Nixie's not really a barker. She really isn't.
No.
She doesn't bark very much. But Charlie and Jellybean want to do the whole choir themselves. And they do a pretty good job at it. My toe hurts. Somebody's firing off a gun again. Middle of the night. I don't know about these people here. I know we live out in the country, but dang, do you got to fire off your gun all the time? Last night it was so close, I was about ready to duck. I was about ready to flatten myself on the floor, and then I ain't getting up probably. And you know, if I did that, I'd just be having Jellybean right on my back. You know, I would. She'd be right there sitting in the middle of my back. You know it.
Oh, I know it.
You know, she's mad at me right now because I'm just not letting her up here constantly. Because I'm trying to do some stuff like pay bills, order groceries. You know, we're like everybody else. We gotta wait to buy groceries until you get paid again, and then it's like, okay, what do we really need? Because you know you have to pay the bulk of the bills right now, and you know gotta make sure there's enough. So, and it's like things like the price of even Tostino's pizzas now, honey, are $1.88 each.
Holy smoke.
Yeah, and they don't offer the 4 pack now.
Wow.
So we're making pizza. We did go ahead and buy the pizza crust, just because it's cheaper. And well, it's not really cheaper, but it's more convenient.
Mhm.
And I mean, once Brad gets healed up better and stuff after surgery, we'll probably make our pizza crust. We could even, if we get a bigger freezer and upright, we could make pizza crust and then freeze it.
That's very true.
That's what I'm really hoping we get, an upright freezer. You know, that would be really nice. Because there's things I would like to do, like if you do find bread on sale, go ahead and be able to get a little bit extra. If you are going to make up, say I'm going to make cookies, and I can make up extra batches of even just the cookie dough and freeze it.
Yep.
And things like that. But uh time will tell. I don't know how much they cost. We'd have to price them out and all that good stuff. Not immediately, you know, down the road. But what was I gonna say? So yes, pizza has gotten so expensive, and I know that the places are always running specials, but still, it's expensive, and most of these places don't have adequate help. Not their fault, but so like around here, you might be waiting. One time they told us it was going to be how long of a
3
wait?
hours.
3 hour wait, and then maybe.
Yeah.
So you know, we'll make it at home, and we can make it exactly how we want, and all of that. You guys hear that? That's just ridiculous.
It is.
But we're out in the country, so there ain't nothing anybody can do about it. They have a right to do that. But you know, I just hope one don't go whizzing through our trailer, because then I'm gonna be a mad mommy, and a mad mama, and woo, you know. But yeah, a lot of things that a lot of people are doing to save money. We don't even go out even for drives as much as we did, because gas has gone up, and while everything goes up, like all of you guys, we only have so much money going around, especially when you're on a fixed income. And so you got to make that stuff stretch. You know, we have co-pays coming up for doctors. This next month, we have a lot of doctor appointments. I'm the one that has more of them than you.
Yep.
You know, I have 3. Yeah.
Wow.
You have 2. I'm counting the lab too.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is what it is. So yes, my leg hurts. Yes, I'm a little uncomfortable. I should take water pills again. I'm just kind of debating. I took water pills yesterday. Are they ever gonna be done shooting those guns off today?
Hopefully.
Are they really allowed just to shoot continually if they want? Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
I know that's kind of
That's
what I
crazy.
thought too.
I thought you're only gonna really, really hear it in the summertime. You don't hear it when it gets colder out. You don't hear it as much.
No.
Like today is a nice day out, so they
Mhm.
got to go get their yayas out, I guess, and shoot off the gun. But I mean, we don't have it. We don't. I am not have a problem with guns. Okay, we're from Wyoming. We grew up back in our day in the area of country that we lived in, because Brad and I both grew up in Wyoming. Is for the most part, Brad most of his life lived there, and I lived there all my life until I hit the age of 50. And that's what I was telling everybody. The first 50 years of my life, I lived in Wyoming. But honest to goodness, back in those days, you know, you'd have you a little boyfriend in high school, and he'd have him a rifle on his gun rack inside the pickup truck. It was normal. He drove to school that way. There was nobody checked anything. I mean, nobody worried about anything like that. I mean, boys would go out and shoot prairie dogs and that kind of stuff after school. Um, no, I don't want to see anybody shoot prairie dogs. I understand why the ranchers hate them, is it does destroy their livestock. It destroys their horses. You know, back when they rode horses and not the four wheelers now. Which I can understand. That's probably a lot cheaper though, and easier to keep a four wheeler than a horse.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about cleaning up after.
Or feeding them, or shoeing them, or any of that. But you know, I expect there's some old time ranch hands that still prefer the horse.
Oh, I would imagine
You know, I don't know. I'd like to get me on a 4-wheeler and go. I like that kind of stuff, but yeah, it was normal that boys had rifles and stuff in their trucks. Never thought anything of it. Never, you know.
I never thought twice about going to school with a rifle hanging on my gun rack in the back window of my pickup. You know.
That's what I'm talking about
Yeah.
right there, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's because we used to. I don't know how many times we'd either go deer or antelope or rabbit hunting
Yeah.
right after
Yeah.
school.
It's like when come hunting season, and you wouldn't see school just started. You wouldn't see most of the boys for a couple of weeks a lot of time.
Yep.
You know, and it's just commonplace. And
Mm-hmm.
whether or not you're for hunting or not, I am not a hunter. I could not kill an animal like that. I don't have a problem with somebody killing an animal for their meat. If you're gonna kill something and eat it, that's totally different. I really hate trophy hunters.
Yep.
And I hate to see animals destroyed just because, like I said, you want their trophy or whatever, because it's such a selfish act to me. Maybe I wanted to watch that animal alive too, and now you ruined that. I don't want to see the stupid pictures of this animal bloody and that you just slaughtered it. And no, I'm not against. I'm a meat eater. I'm always going to be a meat eater. But yeah, and Brad's not a hunter either. He used to hunt some, and he even did uh, bows and everything, bow hunting. But he determined he really wasn't into killing the animals. He just really liked to do the walking and be the camp cook. And he passed up many shots of animals that he could have gotten because they were just so beautiful and breathtaking. And he's like, no, I just stand here and watch them instead.
Yep.
Now that he has a phone with good camera, I wish we would have that back then. You could have videotaped.
Oh yeah.
And shared.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just things really change. Things really change. It's like we didn't have cell phones. We were in high school and stuff. You better hope that your date's going okay, or else you can take care of yourself because yeah, I was date raped, and it was not a pleasant experience. But then again, back in those days, if your parents chose to do nothing about it, which what mine chose to do, you just kind of live with that, you know. But there were no cell phones to save you. You watched what you were doing. There's a reason why I never went to a keg or anything by myself. I never went to a keg or a party in high school, period. But I was either at work or I was roller skating, usually. I might be in a car making out with a boy, but I never put out. But, you know, I never went to those because I didn't figure it would be a safe place for any young lady by herself to be. Just, I never did, you know. So, anyway, I don't know how we got talking about all that. I better check my phone again, see if these groceries are about to be delivered. Let's see, out for delivery.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. It says arriving now. You better go run over there, Brad Heidi. I better wrap this up because them dogs about set to start barking like crazy. Anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your um friendship so very much. That's really, really important to me. You guys are like family to me, a lot of you. My very best friends have come from, well, besides Brad, have come from my friendships I've made through YouTube mainly. I wouldn't know my 3 best girlfriends. I wouldn't know at all if I hadn't done YouTube. So I'm always very, very grateful. Honey, don't try to go too fast. He is in so much pain. anymore. It's just not even, well, it's never been funny. But we're really counting down the days so he can have this surgery. Hopefully, cross your fingers, they may either have a cancellation or the hospital give our surgeon more OR time because they're still running behind because when everything was shut down and they could get him in sooner, which is what they're hoping to do. All right. Love you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow or the next day. So be safe out there. Brad, say bye.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad. You hear?